Hello, I'm so happy I got a hold of you. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Lucious Showcase. I am Lucious T, and welcome back to the backlog. This week, we're taking a look at a game that's another media darling as far as these indie games that came out of nowhere. Now, you already know what it is the title. Let's not waste any more time, let's check it out. Every so often, games explode out of nowhere and become the darlings of the gaming scene. Firewatch, Stardew Valley, and PUBG come to mind. Well, the game that started that trend, in my eyes, was 2015's Undertale. And it came in with that lauded Earthbound hype, too. Now, seeing as how it carried an RPG tag and the Earthbound style, I figured it was a long game. But my boy Lizardman came in and said it was a short game. Grape juice! Undertale is the perfect slice of Earthbound pie in so many ways. It's zany, perfectly illustrated, magnificently scored, and incredibly brief. For an RPG. All these are good things. You play as a nameless striped shirt hero who must be a kid. I called him Luke. My actual name since Lucius didn't fit. You're ruining my immersion! In this world, monsters and humans once coexisted, until the humans rose up and banished the monsters underground. Apparently, a monster's soul does not persist after death like a human's, making one human as strong as all monster kind. However, a monster who captures a human soul can become all-powerful, or so the legend goes. Either way, you fall down into Monsterland and must journey to the surface. Along the way, you have a choice: kill or be killed. Every battle yields XP, and once you level up, your love will increase, giving you more health and damage. The turn-based RPG is pretty straight-laced. You have one armor and one weapon slot, your attacks are time-based like a golf game, and you have no magic, and items are really just heals. Now, where the game gets interesting is the act commands, and the ways in which you take damage. Spoilers incoming for a 20-year-old game. One of the most interesting things Earthbound did was have an important fight where you could only win using the pray command. A command that virtually did nothing for the whole rest of the game. You know, I'm really fed up with you not featuring me anymore on these episodes. Well, Undertale takes that concept and says, what if every battle was like that? You can literally win every battle and beat the game without killing a single enemy. Whether by flirting,
who is this hussy?
Outflexing, running away, or supporting a bake sale. Make sure to do that in the ruins, by the way. You are encouraged to spare the monsters of this world, and it is easy too, as they are all hilarious and ridiculous. Frogs are depressed, little demons don't want to be picked on, and airplanes want to hit on you. You are told early to spare as many monsters as you can, and while it can be hard to do so, killing always makes you feel a little sad, when you know you could have spared them. All you had to do was survive a bit and figure out how to placate them, and never hurt the doggos. If you attack those, you deserve to burn, and Jen won't like you.
I'm gonna give you my angry eyes.
They even incorporate the famous Mario Paint dog who steals an awesome artifact randomly and clogs your 8-slot inventory in dog residue. Now, the real issue with sparing everything is you only gain XP by killing. Your love will only grow through bloodshed. You gain money either way, but you will stay at 20 health unless you kill. How on earth can you beat the game with 20 health? Well, enemies attack in a bullet hell type wave. You do RPG type damage to them, but when you are attacked, your heart is assaulted by waves of enemies, which you must dodge or avoid. Green enemies will heal you, but are very uncommon. Now, some enemies can change your heart colors. Blue will make you earthbound.
I see what you did there.
Yellow turns you into a shooter, green makes you a shield bearer, and purple locks you onto rails. These are typically only implemented in boss fights. Now, every enemy does damage to you if your heart is touched by an attack. Blue enemies can be avoided by staying motionless, orange attacks must be moved through, though those are only encountered in the various lasers found in the lab area. Now, the game is broken into 4 sections with an unlockable 5th if you didn't kill people, and make friends with the boss enemies. I won't go into it too much, but dating Papyrus and cooking with Undyne is some of the funniest stuff in the game. Much like Earthbound, it's hard to describe what makes the game humor work so well. It just carries a certain irreverence that makes the most innocuous things hilarious. For example, There is a snail race where if you try to make your snail go faster, he slows down and eventually gets stressed out. You can trip out with a ghost or have a paper cup evaporate from your hand. Even the rocks are characters. Now, it's hard not to spoil the big twist, but let me say this. I beat the game at level 10 and got a neutral ending. I normally would end my playthrough there, but I was compelled to get the pacifist ending and kill no one. And the game's short 5 to 6 hour runtime made the task feasible. By doing this, I was able to explore the depths of the lab, learn my character's true name, and the origin of the deadly sunflower. Now, time for some Lucious metrics. Series fatigue. Nostalgic. The game is a great throwback with the old school graphics and the obvious Earthbound callouts. The combat is just the right amount of modern mixed with turn-based strategy, and all in all, it's a real masterpiece that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the SNES RPGs it honors so proudly. Time sensitivity. Blinder the better. If you're watching this video, you've unfortunately affected your playthrough a little. But if graphics and turn-based strategy don't bother you, and you have a sense of humor, you will enjoy your day playing this. Controls. Good. This is an easy one. The only part of the game affected is the bullet hell defense, and that only gets ridiculous in the final boss fights. Other than that, the kid moves and does what you need him to at a frisk pace.
Oh man, this guy.
Replay. 2 to 3. There are essentially 3 different endings. Kill everything, save everything, or something in between. The game is fun, but my second playthrough I skipped all the dialogue and just wanted to rush to the end. That being said, I could see myself playing this again in 10 years or so, but not any sooner. Storytelling. Better left unsaid. The story is very good and thematically sticks with you. So much so that I played the game again to fix my wrongs. Also, make sure on PS4 to donate to the Dog Shrine. And also, kinda funny, this is my first platinum trophy for a game. Undertale truly was a great little adventure. For people like me who love prolonged gaming sessions, going through this game in one sitting start to finish was a real treat. It was short, but meaningful. Taking all that into account from the perspective of a binge-playing game finisher, I give this my Lucious T recommendation of beat it twice. And there you have it. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed Undertale. You don't even have to be a big fan of Earthbound or a big fan of strategy or turn-based RPGs to really appreciate what they've done. In essence, they have just made a really nice little genre-busting game that does not overstay its welcome. So definitely, if you have a PC, PS4, whatever way to play it, pick it up. It's well worth the time, and we need to support great ideas and innovative stories like this. That isn't just the next first-person shooter. So anyways, it's been so nice getting a hold of you. Let me know how you thought Undertale was, if you played it, and once again, take care. Huh? Was there not enough JCVD references for you? Have you not watched Jean-Claude Van Johnson on Amazon Prime streaming? It's all a great. It's 10 out of 10. You should watch it now before they cancel it. By the way, I love Jean-Claude Van Damme. Happy 30th anniversary to Bloodsport. Although seeing as this video is going to go out a few weeks after the anniversary, happy anniversary in 3 weeks. Man, what an idiot.